this is
just
Clyde.
a regular.
Yeah.
This is a regular Eastern Diamondback.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get him to rattle a little bit.
Oh, I'm not gonna make him rattle. I don't want him to rattle. I want him to come out and just to see us though.
Look at that. Beautiful.
See, he's not afraid at all.
That's amazing that you're able to handle them, like free handle that like that. You know?
Well, I'm not doing anything. See, he's just curious. See him licking me?
Right.
He's not trying to bite me.
And you can tell that he wouldn't bite?
I can tell.
It's amazing.
I know what he's going to do before he does it, by how he acts. I mean, he's not threatened. If he's threatened, he'll act differently.
That's amazing that
It's true, though.
you know the nature of these things
Did you
so
hear the
well.
did you hear the rattle then?
Yeah, I did hear it.
Just a little bit. Now watch you. And
Now if they're rattling,
now
does that
see
mean
if I grabbed it, if I rattle, it's a little bit scared. But if I were to put my hand over the top of it and grab it like this,
yeah,
it'd turn and bite me instantly.
Really? Now why is that? Because he feels threatened?
Because I'm setting off. The best I can tell you with doing venomous, be a tree. They crawl over trees. They don't bite trees.
Right.
But if you impair its projects in any way or anything like that,
it will turn.
They become different snakes.
Because they think that there's a predator after them.
Predators usually grab them from above.
And he got nervous because also too, they also know one person from another. He doesn't know who you guys are.
Right.
He went
right,
with me, he wouldn't even rattle.
Amazing.
And that's just some cottonmouths. That's all I keep. Just cottonmouths, Eastern Diamondbacks, and
now, are there cottonmouths out here like wild?
yeah, they're wild here. Yeah, they're cottonmouths actually are totally.
I think there's some by us too.
There are plenty of them where you are. Yeah. And cottonmouths, this is a wild caught one, actually a real thin one.
It's amazing that you just handle them like that.
Yeah, they don't even try to bite usually at all, ever.
Oh, so they're not really strikers then.
Well, no, they are, but not like people think.
Right. Is this a wild caught one, or did you?
No, these were all wild caught. The three here,
Oh.
they came out of quarantine. They've been here about a year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Look at that. You hear the rattlesnake rattling?
Yeah, it's scared now, so we'll get out of here pretty quick so we don't. But as long as you don't press down or harm them, these do not chase anybody. They just don't. They never do.
How can you tell one of these from a water snake? Remember I sent you a
look
picture?
at the head.
I found a water snake in my garage.
Take a really good look at the head. See, the head's kind of flat on top.
Yeah.
And this has elliptical pupils, and the water snake won't. Plus, it has the pit. But
right.
The thing is, these are just a little bit heavier built. They have sort of a flat head, and they have that post-ocular stripe beside their head.
Yes, the stripe behind the head. That's what I was. Yeah, I saw that.
All part of the show.
I didn't know that you provided those. That's funny.
Oh yeah, Ricky the Steamboat Dragon was good. I used to work out with a lot of wrestlers back in the day.
That's amazing. So that snake, you guys would bring it to the arena, or would he
well,
travel with that?
well, Al would.
Oh, Al would. Okay.
Yeah, Al kept snakes, not Jake the Snake. He didn't give a fuck about snakes. He just used the snakes in the ring. Jake the Snake's just a crackhead. Basically.
Yeah, that's right.
No, he
That's
is.
what
He's
I'm
an ass.
calling
I
it.
hated Jake the Snake.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, at one time when I was much younger than that.
Yeah.
And he's a pretty big guy, but I was a really tough guy.
No, I know you are. Yeah,
and I was going to tear his ass up one time. Just
Really?
Because he's just an asshole.
Yeah, I heard
Now
that.
Ricky the Steamboat Dragon is the nicest guy ever, though.
Someone told me
Investment
that-
man is hilarious.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy. I know, but
He'll do anything. I mean,
he's a showman.
I know.
He's great.
He's
I mean, who else would do crazy venomous stuff like that? I mean,
nobody. This is Boop. I'm going to show him Boop because Boop will hood good.
Anti-venom for this?
Yes.
Oh no, there is.
You're not getting bit. Don't worry about it. Oh, look at that gorgeous snake. Oh my God. Look at that.
She's nuts.
What is that, Tom?
That's an albino Monocle Cobra.
Wow. Look at that thing hooding up. That is amazing. That's the pinnacle
Watch me
of
make
snakes.
it go back in the box by magic. Watch.
Boop doesn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, Tom knows.
It's not really magic. It's just the thing is watching me
Right.
because it's scared, and then all of a sudden it can't see my hand. So to see my hand, it must pull back. And
They're
down.
very visual,
And
right?
it makes it, they're scared. So it makes it look like that I'm controlling it by magic, but not really. I'm just using its behavior against
Right.
it.
But these snakes happen to be very visually
They
geared
do.
snakes, right?
Yeah, you have to do are.
Yeah,
You know,
which because you were
cobras,
saying other
crayfish.
snakes really aren't, right?
Not as much. Depends
Yeah.
on the kind of snake.
Right,
There
right.
are other snakes that are very visual.
What's your favorite one of all the cobras you got?
Well, I only have one kind because we're using them for venom.
Oh, okay, you're doing them all the same ones. I got
But
you.
cobras were never my favorite snakes. I always liked vipers more than snakes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Give us a little background on the cobra and everything like that too,
Well,
if you can. You don't have to take it out. Just tell us,
no,
explain.
I'm not.
the
I'm
history
just
of
going to
it.
get it to hood up or come out to the front. These are all pretty much Monocle Cobras in here, and they're all in here for venom production. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't like to keep snakes in boxes like this.
No.
Even in the big boxes, I keep them in because it's really not enough room.
Right.
And I'm working on now on these next rooms. We're going to keep the entire 100 cobras that live in here in 2 rooms.
Oh wow.
And we're getting ready to put in much bigger cages for all of just
Just so
the
they have
ones on
some,
the venom line.
so they can move around. Oh, that's
a lot. Well, they
amazing.
can move around. These are actually pretty big
How-
boxes.
how-
Let me get
how-
one that's open here. I mean, this is not like a little. It's not one of those short boxes.
Yeah.
It's about as big of a box like this as you can get. See how
This
big
is
the
like
box
a ball python tub. Yeah, V70, right?
Yeah, it's one of the really big ones.
Yeah,
but
it's a
still,
V70.
it's not big enough. Not
Yeah.
really. That's about a 4.5 foot snake in there.
Right.
And this box is about 3 feet long.
How explain to the people out there. Explain to people how venomous these things are. I mean, if like you get bit by one of these, how dangerous?
Okay, well, this is a
this?
Monocle Cobra, and of course, it could kill you if it bit you. The venom is fairly fast acting, but I mean, you're not going to drop over and die. You have time to get antivenom,
Sure.
but without antivenom, a bite would be probably lethal. Yeah.
So someone like you who is creating antivenom or selling
Yeah.
the venom to make antivenom is very important.
It's extremely important, but in my case, the venom that we have goes to a pharmaceutical company called Nutrapharma, and it's being used in research with MS.
Oh, wow.
Multiple sclerosis.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So not really. These are not really used for antivenom.
This is all for research purposes.
Yeah, but still for human
Yeah,
medicine. But,
that's amazing. That's amazing.
but it doesn't mean that I like to keep the snakes like I do.
No, I
and,
know you do.
and I'm changing it. It just takes time to change.
Right, and I've seen.
And this is how everyone does.
I've
It's just,
I've seen Al with these snakes too. There's a whole procedure with
Yeah.
taking it out, putting it into
Milking
a big
it,
container, closing the container, and then cleaning the tubs. You never reach
Right.
your hands
It's
into
just a
these
lot of
things.
work, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, especially with 100 cobras.
Yeah.
Do you breed them anymore?
No,
Okay, so you're just keeping these
just for the venom.
just for the
Yeah,
venom.
they're venom is extracted twice a month
Oh, okay, I got you.
and lyophilized in the.
Who does that now for you?
Ray or myself.
Oh, Ray's still doing it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ray's still doing it.
Amazing. These
Yep.
they're such incredible creatures, really.
They are.
I mean,
Yeah, let me show you the new king cobra
Yes.
cage.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
I kept one big king. and
I know you were gonna have to keep one at least.
I did.
All right. Final feature of the day here. We're going to go in and we're going to see the king cobra. Tom's got a new setup for his one king cobra he's got left, and I'm really excited to see it. If you want to see a big, impressive snake, this is it. Come on in.
Okay, that's a king cobra named Naga.
Naga.
Yep, hey Naga.
Look at the size of that enclosure. That's a beautiful
And
snake.
he's curious. He's over having to say hi.
This is your last king cobra.
That's
You
my
just
last
kept this
king.
one. It's like
Yeah.
this is your pet.
Well, not a pet, but see, he's not trying to bite or he's not upset. He's just curious.
I love that you know the nature of these things. It's amazing. And he's not trying to bite you.
No.
He's just
But I could get him to
curious.
hood up, see him hood and look, but
Yeah.
he's not, that jerking that you see there, that's a relaxed king cobra. That's what they do in the wild. If you see wild
Really?
searching for stuff,
Now,
it's just being aware of its environment. It's not trying to hurt anything.
these snakes are the biggest cobras of
That's
all
the
of them.
largest longest venomous snake on the planet.
How big will these things get?
Well, it could get up to 18 feet long.
Wow.
This one's about 12 feet now, probably.
That is amazing. What an
Yeah.
impressive snake that is. And Tom used to, I remember the last time we came, he actually had him outside.
Yeah, we
obviously.
had this one in the yard.
Yeah, that was the one in the yard. And it was
That's
a
one of the ones in the yard.
Sweetheart. You guys were like, I think Al kissed its head, right?
Yeah,
Or you kissed
that's-
its head or something.
No, I don't. He did. I'll pass on the kissing of the head.
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
They're such an impressive. Now, what do these snakes prefer to eat? In
Snakes.
captivity. Other snakes. They
That's
just. So
what-
what do you feed them?
Snakes.
You do like what kind of snakes?
Wild pythons. The python hunters.
Oh, so you'll
get that
catch
are
the
small.
Burmese
and
pythons you'll
and
feed
we-
'em?
Yep, and when they kill
Someone
them,
catches them, kills them, then we freeze
freezes them,
them.
and we feed them to the king and recycle
Oh
them.
wow! So they really don't want to eat rodents, huh?
Well, they will, but it's not good for them. Their entire system and everything is geared to eat snakes. Rodents have a different fat content. and everything.
Right. That's
Completely
amazing.
different.
So how big of a snake can this guy eat?
8 or 9 feet long.
Oh my God!
he's-
Holy mackerel! That's what a
That's
weird.
a big, thick snake, boy.
Yeah, what a weird
He looks
evolutionarily.
King snakes do that
The
too.
very
Big,
genus of this is Ophiophagus,
Right.
which is 2 words.
Snake
It's 2
eater.
Greek words. Well, it's actually snake swallower.
Snake swallower.
Because ophia is snake, and phagus comes from esophagus, which
Right.
means to swallow.
Interesting.
Yeah,
What a majestic animal
it
that
is.
Great way to
They're an amazing
end
creature.
a great tour
See?
today.
Hey,
All right, guys, you got to see Tom Crutchfield's place. This is 6 years after my first video I did here. Things have changed, things have evolved. I love what he's got going on here. I did miss the blue tree monitor though. We went away and we came back and he was hidden, but that's the only thing I missed really. I love Tom's place, and you know what? I always learn something about animal nature and about how to handle my animals and about how to keep my animals when I come here, because Tom's got a lot of wisdom when it comes to reptiles. He knows them. You can see the way he interacts with them. You can see the eye contact and the tongue flicking, and the way he's not afraid of these reptiles because he understands their nature. And that's something that I'm always working on to make better. He's been doing this his whole life. I've only been doing this maybe 10 years, and you know what? So I love to learn. And I always say, if you learn something every day, you're gonna have an abundance of knowledge at the end of your life. And so I hope you enjoyed this little tour. We broke it up into parts because it was kind of long. And if you want to see more, let me know, because Tom's a good friend and I know I'm welcome here anytime I want. Thank you, Tom Crutchfield and Stacy, for having me at your place. I'm Dave Palumbo once again with another installment of Muscle Serpents University. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, hit the like button. We'll see you back. Come on.
The only thing I was going to say, because you have the door open, just check for chickens and an orange cat in the car before you go.
Oh, where? Oh, in the car? Okay. Yeah, can you imagine if we come home and I got a chicken?